And we're live. Thank you so much for being here this morning and this afternoon. So we have a great show lined up for you for today. It's just me. It's going to be me talking about bounce back leadership and how important it is to know how to bounce back from any sort of setback. So I want to make sure that you're with us here today, and I'm really appreciative of you all being on. So if you would put in the hashtag live, if you're listening live, if you're listening on replay, put in hashtag replay. That would be great. And then let us know where you're coming in from as well. That would be phenomenal as well. So anyway, wanted to get right to things. First of all, I wanted to tell you a little bit about what we did this weekend. So Connie and I, we had a chance to really not do much together this weekend. We had a friend come in town. His name was Steve, and Steve came in and really helped me a lot with my website and the SEO, which is search engine optimization. So we went through a lot of that stuff, and we got to a point where we felt a lot better about things, and we're gonna just continue on with that whole relationship. He's been a good friend forever, but hopefully we can continue to enhance the website as we go along. So anyway, that was the big news from the weekend. What did you have going on this weekend? So tell me about that in the comments section. That would be great if you would do that. What else we have going on? We're big into the School for the Blind. We're doing an awful lot with them right now, helping them with their after-school program. So that's been great. There's potentially other speaking opportunities there as well. So that's been phenomenal. But we're also working on the retreats. And actually, when you say retreats, you have to say multiple retreats. Because the first one is just that. It's the first one. It's the first of many. So we're going to be working with people, and we've got some meetings coming up this week. We're going to be talking with some people about how they can bounce back from any setback. It's really a 5 to 7 step process, depending on how you look at it. The 5 steps are to process, first of all, process your disability. Process what you've lost. Secondly is to embrace your disability. Embrace what it is you have. Guys like Michael J. Fox, he has embraced his disability. When Muhammad Ali was alive, he embraced his disability. He knew that it was there. He knew he had a message to share with people. He didn't hide it. He didn't hide it under a lampshade. Anyway, so that's important for us all to understand how we need to embrace our own disability. Thirdly is to really begin to understand how we can blow up our self-limiting beliefs. Because our self-limiting beliefs get in the way of us being able to do so much more than we should. Well, get in the way of us being able to do more. Get in the way of us being able to do what we should be able to do. So, anyway, that is self-limiting beliefs. And then, what are the top 10 ways to build your self-confidence? To build your self-confidence, the number one way that I think of when it comes to building confidence is to think about how you can do things, what you do, even if it's a small little thing. If you can do that thing, then you can do the next thing and maybe make it a little bit bigger. It takes a while. It's taken me years and years to get there. But hopefully you can go faster than I went. Because I'm not the smartest pencil in the shed. Or smartest pencil in the shed. Smartest pencil in the drawer or tool in the shed. I mixed metaphors there. Anyway, so the next step is to achieve clarity. To really understand what it is you're doing and how you're doing it. What are you wanting to cast on the world? What are you wanting to leave the world with? So and that's important to know and achieve that clarity. And then really it's all about the awards. So awarding yourself for small victories, awarding yourself for any sort of a victory, just being able to get up here in front of you all and to have a conversation with you all is a victory for me. You can hear my voice shake at times, but I'm here doing what I'm doing. I'm here for a reason. I know why I'm doing it. I am clear on why I'm doing it. So hopefully you're clear as well. If you're not, I definitely want to make sure that you're available to come out to the retreat. And the retreat is, like I mentioned, it's at imnowweekendyu.com. And that's not I am weekendyu.com. And then I also scrolled along the bottom here. Kind of fancy. But, if you can come to that retreat, a 3-day retreat, that would be great. I'd love to see you there. Wow. So, those are some of the things that we're going to be working through when we're there at the retreat. But there's many other things that we can talk about in terms of being able to bounce back from any setback. Some days it's really, really hard. It's hard just to get out of bed. It's hard to understand how you can serve somebody when you feel like you are not only are you not capable of putting two sentences together, but you feel like the sentences you have are worthless. So it's hard to get out of your own way at times, and I'm speaking about this specifically for myself. It's hard sometimes to just get out of my way, and share my story with other people. You can do that too. I mean, whether you share your story with other people or not, whatever you end up understanding is your calling, if you will. That is how you embrace your disability. I look forward to seeing you all at the conference, the retreat in May. But I also look forward to seeing you all the next time that I come on here. Hopefully, I'll be back tomorrow. I shouldn't say that. I won't be back tomorrow. I know I won't. But hopefully, in the next week at least, I can be back on and we can share a little bit more about those steps. So, just so you know, in terms of understanding more about those steps, the first step is process your disability. Process what you've lost. So how do you process what you've lost? That's a great question. Oh, I asked it, so it must be great. Right. So process what you've lost. Well, first of all, you got to mourn what you've lost. And there's good mourning and there's bad mourning. Understanding how you can deal with that separation, deal with that loss. Really, it's a loss. Will help you a lot in the end, because once you separate yourself from that loss, then you're going to be a lot better off. And then pray. And pray doesn't always mean you have to pray to God. You can pray to whatever you believe in. I'm a Christian, so I believe in God. I believe in Christ. So, that's part of who I am. But you, as a person, have the ability to pray on your own and to pray in your own way. But praying to a higher power always is going to be helpful. And then, the third step in that piece is to worship. So, you mourn, and you pray, and then you worship. So if you worship, you are going at this repeatedly with what it is you have, what it is you've lost, how you've lost it, and then it allows you to begin to think about what you can do going forward, because that for me was the most helpful time. I was able to understand that loss, and to be able to let go of it, and to be able to get something else that I had, get something else that I knew I wanted. That to me was one of the most helpful things. So I see some other people have joined on here. So let's see who's commenting here. Nick Burns. Nick Burns has lots of comments. Let's see. Rank these 6 F's from 1 to 10. Okay. About the F that ranks lowest. Okay. Nick, I'm playing. So, faith. Okay. Next F is family. Next F is fun. Next F is fitness. Next F is finances. And next F is friends. So rate those on a scale of 1 to 10, starting with, 1 to 10. I mean, there's only 6 of them, so you're going to have 4 open spots. But you rate those, if you would, on a scale of 1 to 10. Oh, who else is here? It's Ted. Hey, Ted, how are you? It's good seeing you. So let's see. So I'm going to go over those again. First is faith. Second is family. Third is fun. Next is fitness. Next up is finances. And then finally, friends. And Nick says rate these 1 to 10 for each. So let's see. Oh, good to hear that, Ted. Glad to hear you're doing better. That means a lot, just to be able to say you're doing better, and to convince yourself that you are doing better. Anyway, let's rate these. Fun. So fun, I'm going to put, faith. Sorry, faith. I'm going to put faith as being a 10. Family. Am I allowed to put that as a 10 as well? Wow. I'm going to say family is a 9. So assuming we're not able to reuse the numbers. So next up is fun. No, fun. I can't. I'm having trouble. So 1 to 10 for fun. My fun gene has been leaving me lately. I don't do as much fun stuff. I used to go out to concerts, or not. I used to go out to basketball games, football games, that kind of stuff. That haven't done much of that lately over the last 4 or 5 years with everything going on. So, fun. I would put that low. I would put that as a 5. Next up is fitness. So I used to be fit. I used to run. I used to do a lot to get out and to do just exercise. But here recently, it's been non-existent. I haven't done very much at all. So I mean, I would put that as a 5 as well. I'm still trying to walk. That's my own sort of fitness. So finances. I would say finances were at about a 7, and I say we because, I put my wife in that with me. I think it's important to understand when you're married, and we've been married 32 years. And when you're married for such a long time, your finances become one. I know not everybody's finances are one, but some are separate. So anyway, next up is friends. Oh, I just had a big weekend with my friends, and I would say that that is probably an 8 or a 9. So I feel good about having those as well, and having the relationships I have, because my relationships are one of the most important things to me. So 110 for each. Next question is Nick. You can read a number. Okay, I did that. So, and all could be 10 or high. Well, I mean, I don't know if that's accurate or not, but I think, looking at how things are, it makes a big difference if you rate things as a 10. So what else? Nick says here. Your action areas are fun and fitness. The question is, how can you be intentional about those 2 areas this week? Wow. How can I be intentional about fun and fitness this week? So I'm working at the School for the Blind quite a bit. So this week, my fun and fitness, they're probably not going to be very good. I wouldn't think, Monday through Wednesday. Thursday we have a day off, and actually I'm going to be seeing a doctor on Thursday as well. I'm going to be seeing my neurologist, and hopefully we get some idea from him as to how I should be going forward. Sounds very scary, but really, I mean, I've had additional losses with how I walk and with how I get around. My balance isn't very good right now, and I also am struggling with my talk. So I don't talk nearly as well. So hopefully, from a fun perspective, or maybe a fitness perspective, I don't know. So maybe I can be doing better after Thursday. And then on Friday, I mean, if it's nice enough here in Ohio, I mean, it's been in the 30s, and that's not nice enough. I'd love to be able to go for a walk and to be able to walk down the sidewalk. That to me, that helps me. If I can just go for a walk, a mile or maybe a little more, that would be helpful. So, I don't know. What do you think? I'd love to hear what you think, Nick. And obviously there's more to that equation than simply what you put on there. I mean, if you think about your F's and how they're impacting your life, I would say that you know, definitely the fitness and fun aspects of my life need to improve. Um, I make excuses for why they're not improved, but you know, maybe we can look at how to improve it. Because if you don't look at them, you don't realize that they're weak. Um, then you're not going to improve them. So, um, but anyway, yeah, if I can maintain my balance, I will definitely get more out on there, get more out with what I'm doing on the fitness perspective. I'd love to be able to run, but I don't think that's realistic right now. Um, I'd love to be able to go for long walks, but I need to make sure that I can do that safely. So, yeah. Anyway, that's your question earlier. So, let me know, Nick. What else do you have in mind? If nothing, then I certainly am gonna close out the session for today. But I love the questions you have. You're good. You're good. That dad of yours, he must be proud. So anyway, cool. I'm assuming you're still in Tulsa, but oh, there's another note. Another note from Nick. Philippians 4:12-13. In the Passion Translation says, with the explorer, power of Christ allows us to conquer all evil. You are going to trust this, man. Thank you. Don't let the devil get in your mind. That's important as well. Because, yeah. Anyway, 2 Timothy 1-7, or 1:7 says, he did not give us a mind of fear and timidity. Timidity. Yeah, I agree. Well, thank you, Nick. I'm so happy you're on here this morning. Definitely God put you here for a reason, and I'm so thankful that He did, because I need your encouragement. We all need encouragement at different times of our life. So I'm thankful to have you on here. So anyway, cool. All right, I gotta go up and fix lunch because my car comes and picks me up in a little bit from home and takes me to school. So I got to do that. But I appreciate you all being on here. I appreciate your comments, and you know, um, I just look forward to continue on the conversation. Oh, there's something else. And never forget, we defeat anxiety and envy with a plan. Are you anxious? Make a plan and give it to the Lord. Wow. Yeah, you're good, man. I agree. We got to have a plan. We got to make a plan. So, yeah. Well, thank you all for being on here today. I really appreciate you. So, thank you very much. And we'll keep on keeping on. And as always, remember just to keep one eye on the road.